Hey, diary readers, followers, watchers. Hope you're doing well. Today is Wednesday, July 16th, I think. Anyway, hopefully you're doing well. I'm holding the phone, so it might be a little shaky. I'm in my apartment. I'm watching my dogs. They're out on the patio right over here. As you can tell by the sunlight coming through on my lovely old face. My hair's a mess. It's mid-morning, and I'm doing a substitute bus run again with the school district of where we used to live. They needed a bus aide on 2 runs, so I'm doing that, and I'm in between my 2 runs. So I have to go back in about an hour, and we pick up the little pre-K summer rec program kids, and a few of them are on this run that I had back in June. So I got to see them again. And then we drop them back home, and then we go back to school and we pick up a slightly older group of kids, and then we take them home, and then I will be done for the day. So that is what's going on here at this very moment. We had an eventful day yesterday. Well, or I did, or my husband and I, my soon-to-be ex-husband. His cousin died suddenly last week, and we had her viewing and funeral yesterday, so we went to that. I am still very much friendly with his family. We were married for 34 years. I've known his family forever, and they helped me, deal with some things with my soon-to-be ex, when he went off the rails, and, I needed assistance with him, and they stepped up to the plate, and they are always there for me. So I wanted to go to the viewing and the funeral with him for his cousin. She was only 57. And she was a school teacher, and she retired this past June after 32 years of teaching. And lo and behold, a few days after her retirement, she got into a head-on car collision accident, and she was fine for the most part. She had some broken or something with her hand or her wrist, and I think she had some sore ribs. She was pretty beat up, but she was home. She was home, and apparently she died suddenly of an embolism. So, yeah, and the sad part of it is my husband's aunt, her mother, they lived across the street from each other, and when her daughter wasn't answering the phone, she walked across the street, and she found her sitting in a chair. So we're thinking that it went suddenly. She went suddenly, and it was sudden, and no pain, no suffering. And I just feel so bad for his aunt. I love his aunt. So that was yesterday in the morning. And then we came home. He went to work, and I was just, hanging out in the apartment. I'm trying to get cleaned up and organized for when our son comes to visit on Friday. And then I was kind of laying down because I had a slight headache, and my daughter calls me, and she's calling in the middle of a work day. It was like 3:30, and I'm like, well, this is strange. Why is she calling me? She's working. She's like, did you see so-and-so's post on Facebook? And I'm like, no. And she said, well, her mom died. And this is somebody that I have been friends with for probably 25 years. She lived a couple blocks away from us, or we lived a couple blocks away from her when we lived in the town that we moved from. And her daughter graduated with my son, or they've graduated together. And this woman, I was involved with her with our cheerleading rec program through the township. And I helped coach. I was like an assistant coach. And it was for my daughter. She was like 5 when she started cheerleading, all the way up through high school. So I've known this woman for like 25 years. And she passed away suddenly. I'm thinking it was sudden. I didn't know that if she was sick or not. Her daughter posted on Facebook, And that just sent me into a tailspin. Like, I'm so sad for her. And the sad part is, this girl, that her daughter is an only child like me. And her father passed away 5 years ago, suddenly. And I know her mom was so broken over the loss of her husband since the day that he passed. And she actually just posted something at the end of June about, missing him. And the only comfort that I have now with her gone is that she is now reunited with her husband, wherever they may be, in the afterlife, heaven, whatever you believe in. I'm hopeful that there is something like that, and that you are reunited with someone that you loved very much. So I'm heartbroken for her daughter, because now her daughter does not have parents on this earth anymore. And she's only 34. So yeah, so that was a day yesterday. And like I said, today I'm doing the bus run. So I go back in about an hour to do the second run. And then when I get back, I actually sold something on eBay. So I have to drop that off at the post office. And then I'm going to come back and start working on a couple small things that I want to get organized for when my son comes. Get like all the bedding rewashed and all that, and make sure everything is nice and fresh. And yeah, maybe I'll go to the pool for a little bit. So that's all that's going on in my life. And I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I picked up a few in the last couple videos. I greatly appreciate you stopping by and watching my vlogs or my diary entries. And I want to say thank you to all the returning subscribers or watchers. I do appreciate all of you, and taking time out of your day to watch my silly, crazy, boring, I don't know, information. It's just, it's a vlog to document my my divorce. Last year was a crazy year with my husband, with having his cancer, and then deciding after 34 years of marriage that this was not going to work anymore, yeah. So on the note of my husband, soon to be ex, he had his CAT scan last Friday, and he got the information, the results in his portal, and I read them. We read them together Saturday or Sunday, whatever day it was. And it looks that he is still clear of cancer, which is a great thing. But we go to the doctor. I'm going to go with him on Friday to get the official word from the oncologist. So, yeah, so I'll give you an update if I didn't read anything properly, but it looked like it was totally clear. So, and he's paranoid, understandably so. You go through a big health scare, and even like, say if you had a heart attack or if you had a stroke, there's always in the back of your mind, am I going to have another one? Am I going to get cancer again, or whatever the case may be? And I know he's paranoid, and every little twinge of pain or something in his body, he's like concerned, like, oh my God, it's back, and I can understand that. I get it. Not that I've had cancer before or had a stroke or a heart attack, but I can definitely see that I would be the same way. So I guess my time with him here on earth now, that yes, we're still getting a divorce. Yes, he is moving in with me. I'm trying to keep him even keel and trying to be a supporter for him, whether he deserves it or not. I think he is really coming around to realizing what he did, because now this Monday is our court date. And I want to say it's the final court date that they're going to issue the divorce. I have to call this afternoon, because they say on the letter it could be by Zoom or phone. I don't think we need to go into the court, and if we do, we'll go together. It's fine, whatever. But I have to call when I get back from my bus run. I'm going to call and find out the update. And when I do that, I'll probably pop back on here and let you know if I talk to anybody on that. So, and see what I need to do. Yeah. Other than that, it's quiet. It's hot here in New Jersey. It's going to be probably in the low 90s again. We've had very severe thunderstorms, a lot of flooding going on, just like other areas of the country, like Texas. I mean, I know North Jersey really got hit with flooding the last couple days. We've had some really strong, crazy thunderstorms and a lot of raindrop in a short period of time. So I think that's still on the schedule today around this area. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'll probably come back, do a couple things around the apartment so I can keep the dogs out, and spend time with them. And then maybe I'll go to the pool before any thunderstorms come our way. So, yeah, so that's it. So let me get moving. I have an hour. I can get some stuff done before I head back out to the bus. And I will pop back on here later this afternoon or early this evening, and I'll give you an update if I talk to anybody at the courthouse, if anything exciting happens throughout the day. It was so neat to see. So when I got on the bus, we picked up a few kids that I had in June when I substituted on the regular school year bus run. And I saw a few of the same kids, and they're so cute, and they remembered me. They're like little, they're like preschool, pre-K kids. And the parents were excited to see me, which was cool. I didn't think they expected to see me again. So it was neat to see them. So it made me happy. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to actually do bus aid in the fall if I don't have a job by then. I am going to do it daily because I don't think the gentleman that I subbed for in the school year is coming back right away because he was injured. So I told my friend that runs the program, the busing program there, that I would do it if she needed another aid. So we'll see how it goes. It's a little extra money. It's not going to pay my bills. It could pay a bill or two possibly, but it gets me out of the house in the morning, and I like the kids, so it's all good. So just trying to remain positive in a wacky, crazy world. I'm concerned about trying to find another job, and I just can't do the mortgage business anymore. I just can't do it. So I have to find something else, whether if I can work from home, that's great, but I will end up probably looking for something in an office as well, because it will be twofold. It will help me, first of all, land a job because I'm open to going into an office, but then it will get me out of the apartment for most of the day because my ex-husband, soon to be, will be here when he moves in and when he's retired. And then that way he can spend time with the dogs and I don't have to worry about them being locked up all day, So yeah, so that is the plan. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. And hopefully you stay around and follow this crazy, weird situation, because I'm sure, I will be losing my mind at some point, and you'll probably see me rant and rave on here. And I'll tell you all the good, the bad, and the ugly about it. And maybe it can help somebody get through something similar, because it's probably not a real typical thing, but it could be, and just people don't talk about it. So, all right, I'm going to head out, get some stuff done before I go on my bus run, and I will pop on here later. Bye for now. Hey, it's the next day, and I'm in a car wash. Can you tell? I figured, let me get my car clean for my son's visit. I have 2 dogs, and it is a hot mess in here. When the fire or smoke alarm went off, I had to put the dogs in the car, and I have Olive and Milo hair all over it. So I figured, let me try to vacuum some of it out, which I got a majority out, and it hasn't been clean like this for probably since it was new. Anyway, so enjoyed the suds, and I don't know what else to say. So yesterday I ended saying if anything exciting happened, I would come back on. Nothing happened. My husband and I went out to dinner. I was cleaning up the apartment. I did my bus run in the afternoon. And yeah, so now I'm just prepping for the son for his arrival tomorrow night, and I'm so excited. And my car is clean, and I'm all sweaty. I didn't even take a shower yet. I figured let me get all gross and yucky once everything is done and cleaned and moved around in my apartment. I will then take a shower. So I'm coming at the light at the end of the tunnel, literally and figuratively. If you look at this, and it's saying go. I don't know if I should go. I need to dry off, and it says wait, and I'm waiting. I'm getting like the whole 9 yards with this. So there you go. And now I can go. And here I go. All right, I'm hanging up. I'll be back later. Well, it's the end of the day on July 17th. And the only thing I really recorded was the car wash earlier. I've been busy all day rearranging some furniture and getting ready for my son's visit tomorrow. I'm so excited. And yeah, but I'll give you this little update. I did receive a phone call from the courthouse concerning the divorce proceedings, and we are scheduled for our court hearing on Monday, the 21st, and it's by Zoom, and the judge will decide if he's going to grant the divorce. So my divorce could be final on Monday. And yeah, that is it. 8:30 in the morning it happens. So most likely you will not see a video from me until after that occurs, because I will be busy. I will be busy with our son coming to visit, and then we also have a family get together for a baby shower on Sunday that I'm helping with. So the weekend is going to be kind of crazy. So just wanted to come on here at the end of the day and let you know what's going on and why you will not see a video from me for probably a few days to early next week, depending on if I can get a video in while my son is here. So I just wanted to pop in and say that. It is Thursday night. I hope you have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. And you'll be seeing me next week, hopefully with an update that I will be divorced for the first time. And most likely the last time, because I don't think I'm going to get married again. It's going to be weird, but I have to take care of myself, my mental and emotional well-being. And this is the way that I'm going to be doing it, even though we will be living together due to finances. So, yeah, it should be a weird and interesting day and a weird and interesting future to see where this goes with us cohabitating together. So stay tuned if you're interested. Follow the diary of a mad woman, because I'm sure it's going to be maybe a bumpy ride. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you in the next diary entry. Bye for now.